just play Kennen.
Maybe just a Jace here. Playing around with a couple different options. They still need a mid laner for Jin Air, and with the Gnar up, might just be taken. So they go ahead, lock that one in. So Cuvee, do we see him go for the Kennen, or maybe even the Jace himself?
Kennen makes a lot of sense, I think, for Cuvee. That would be my expectation. See what Jin Air wants to last pick. Now, this is a Justice pick who's played it on Jin Air. This would be Grace's first time on Aurelion Sol.
We'd be playing it into the Master.
We saw BDD fail that one.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season. Won't lock it in, though.
Okay.
If Justice was there, I definitely would be believing on the Aurelion Sol, but not so much from Grace. Backs away. Just going to try and wave clear his Swain, but a pretty comfortable lane for the Orianna. And we knew way in advance this would be Kennen from Gen.G. And lock it in. More hard CC for Kai'Sa to pop off. Because they saw Braum Caitlyn, they thought, okay, the Tahm Kench can be getting away with in this lane. But it's a lot of free damage for Caitlyn. Can't roam to find out, unfortunately. Going for it again.
Yeah, he's going to get dragged back through the pillars there. He'll pop the heal. Tries to make it out of there, but Ambition arrives just a bit too late, and now he's in a 1v2 situation, so he himself has to leave. Dunks down to half HP, and Fly, just going to get caught out. Cuvee takes a bit of damage here up top. And so on, just keeps throwing down those hyper procs.
Not winning this matchup traditionally in Korea recently, even though Kennen is the old counter pick. Cuvee on the on-hit Kennen once again. I believe he might have played one game of AP Kennen.
And already playing back control, comes down, sees it, says, oh, I've been found out. And Jin Air is going to be looking for a 3-man dive onto Cuvee up top. He does have a flash, trying to zip away. Subjugate coming through. He's going to pop the Slicing Maelstrom, trying to exit while holding on to that flash, but cannot. Has to use it, and the pop comes through. Grace with the Demon Flare, able to take him down.
Really clean execution by Jin Air. After the early gank, Grace has had the ability to move out of lane much earlier than Fly. Great roaming performance so far from the Jin Air mid laner, who's been criticized quite a lot this season. Cuvee's already used his teleports. He's going to lose significant turret health and about 2 minion waves as well. This sort of early game that Jin Air have been denied by top teams recently, you know?
We're kind of there. It was the Sivir before, but the Caitlyn is just Are you looking forward to our war stories in a few years, talking about Jin Air's game against SKT? Well, before there were 2 Elder Drake buffs, and I know you kids have it easy these days. We definitely have the flashbacks and the war stories to be told here, but that's going to be an opening. Wait for Prison down onto Grace. Pillar coming through. Ambition has to be devoured. Shockwave going to hit all 4, but it doesn't do much damage. And Core JJ, he's just going to be left out to dry. He'll go down. Push forward. Ruler has to flash over the wall into the red pit. Keeps himself alive for the moment. And Ambition as well. Loses out onto his summoner spell.
That's why you can't scream about those shockwaves to kill it. Ultra Gen.G style. Super, super defensive. And so far, Jin Air haven't found a game winner. They haven't found an inhibitor turret. They haven't found a Baron. And that's why Gen.G still have life.
Cuvee finally gets some damage in, but has to retreat. They call that the Trundle is going to be moving away. And yeah, that control ward, I guess, does not see that ward inside the Raptor pit.
Peculiar.
Interesting.
Fly's level 15.
He's going to get Shockwave. Oh, the whip on the ultimate, though. That might cost him the kill, and it might cost him Fly's life. He's going to flash away. Doesn't even get an opportunity to use the heal. We'll just hold on to it. Ruler goes into the back with the Killer Instinct. Now going to be looking for
how much can Ruler do?
Grace as well. Gets a little bit of damage in, but the exhaust comes down. Core JJ with the devour. Hoping to keep him alive as they dive in underneath the tower. Glacial Fissure this time. Not going to find the connection. Core JJ locked up. Doesn't get an opportunity to pop that Grey Health shield. He will just go down. Now Cuvee getting ripped apart. Ace in the hole comes through, just weakening that cannon even further. Almost killing him. And Jin Air, they're into the base. They're going to be taking an inhibitor at least here.
Yeah, Ruler wasn't able to actually auto-attack for long enough. A lot of damage we saw, but unfortunately his front line goes down pretty quickly. Jin Air back away. They got the inhibitor. Now they'll feel like a Baron. That might be the death knell for Gen.G in game number 2.
Yeah, they're just going to move right over to it. And we shouldn't see much of a contest coming out. Ambition getting ready to respawn in 4 seconds, but he's not going to get there fast enough. Teddy playing on the back of the pit. Just a block. Ruler starts roaming over. Looks for the check. No chance of a steal. Baron gained by Jin Air here. TP being channeled. This was interesting.
Tahm Kench really wanted to come in, but not realistically going to be able to influence the play at all. We're going to watch the replay here. Fly's level 15, so doesn't have that extra oomph. I don't think it would have killed Ambition. Well, he took notes from the wrong jungler there. A lot of our Sejuani players have been guilty of the zoning ultimates, including Score. And even Tarzan in the last series. A lot of damage coming out of Ruler, but this is probably why we haven't seen really any priority from Gen.G on the Kai'Sa. They do so well when their duo lane knows their own power and when they have the ability to counter pick and lane. But while game, they're so close.
Another Glacial Prison not going to connect, and that's going to be Teddy absolutely popping Ambition. Shuts him down right off the start of that engage. Ruler jumps in, Killer Instinct coming down. He goes low, Shockwave out, just going to be clipping so on. He's not going to fall. Now Cube way too far forward. No flash available, just trying to kite back. Teddy goes in, flashing to try to get an execution onto the cannon, cannot find it. Jin Air will not be finishing the game yet.
Gen.G
going low, Devour yet again there from Core JJ as he falls down. Popped up by the Glacial Fissure there, Ruler taking a bit of damage. The shield coming through from Fly, just trying to keep him sustained. Ambition up front, almost getting popped. Cube into the back, gets dragged back, then pinned onto the wall. Gets taken down. Perfect game for Jin Air. That's what they're looking for. The inhibitor goes down yet again as the remaining members of Gen.G pile into the fountain, just desperately trying to get some HP back. The Shockwave not available. Ruler with no flash. The first Nexus turret going to be falling. Drag forward, lots of damage going through. That's going to be Ambition getting popped. A massive crit coming through from Teddy as Ruler jumps into the backside. He's trying to deny the perfect game, but it's not going to happen. They're going to take him down. But of all people, it's Core JJ puts a kill on the board as the Nexus crumbles. So damn close for Jin Air to getting that perfection coming through in the end, but they get denied it. But they can still feel really, really good about that victory here in Game 2.
If you're talking about the fact that the